should hold Daniel Jones accountable, like I will hold him accountable for getting $190 fucking million. Is he? I said it last year. Even though I like Daniel Jones and he's ascending, he's not worth 190 fucking million. I'm on record saying it. So don't act like I'm just skewed and I'm only like Daniel Jones. No, he ain't worth no fucking 190 million.
He ain't worth 20 million.
He threw 15 touchdowns last year. Let's just keep it real. So Kyler Murray, he ain't worth fucking a squirt of piss in. You talking about? I'd pay Daniel Jones more than Kyler Murray.
Bullshit.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you right now, I would.
Daniel Jones got better than Kyler Murray. Stop. You listen. When you don't like somebody based upon like their off the field action, their personality, or they play the game, they paint their nails, whatever, you use that to cloud your judgment of what they do on the field. Kyler Murray is a better player than Daniel Jones.
So, I mean, Daniel Jones won a playoff game already.
At every level, in college, Kyler Murray was better. High school, he's a big recruit. NFL, Kyler's in the MVP conversation, something that Daniel Jones ain't never even sniffed. Literally at every single level, Kyler Murray has been better than Daniel Jones. We're just saying Daniel Jones is better because of what? He had one decent season because of thanks to Dayball and his new system, and he put together this facade that Steve was talking about earlier that tricked us all that the New York Giants were back, and now we're seeing the real New York Giants now that we have a full season of the playing scheme that Dayball has, and now everyone's figured this motherfucker out, and we're seeing the real Daniel Jones again. He had one good season, and it was really overblown because the motherfucker threw 15 touchdowns. You can throw 15 touchdowns today. If you get in shape and give you 2 months, I believe that you could go throw 15 touchdowns today, and we're giving Daniel Jones the damn crown. Stop.
What is
Look that, Bailey?
What's Kyler Murray done? Confused.
Better than Daniel Jones. I'm not giving him the crown. He's better than Daniel Jones.
Don't say Daniel. That sounds like the most racist, skewed comment you could possibly make. I didn't say no. Better than Daniel Jones. That's not no stats or data.
Okay, I got you.
Tell me what he's done better.
Let me go. You asked the question. Let me answer the question.
What has Kyler Murray done better? Show me what Kyler Murray's done better.
Kyler Murray's rookie season was better than Daniel Jones' best season in the NFL, and it's a fact. 2019, Kyler Murray threw 20 touchdowns, over 37 passing yards, and 12 picks as a rookie. The follow-up year, threw 26 touchdowns to only 12 picks and 3,900 yards in the sophomore season. The following year, 24 touchdowns and 10 picks and 3,700 yards. That's why he's better than Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones ain't even sniffed those stats, and we ain't even talking about the rushing yard and rushing touchdown. That's just passing. That's just passing.
RACCCIISSS. Racist. He's racist. Kyler Murray
in the background. Kyler Murray with you, Bailey. You supposed to be a brother, Bailey. You supposed to be on my side, baby.
Kyler Murray has arguably, I don't know, 3 most overrated quarterbacks per his contract ever. Never available. He's a crybaby little bitch. He's not a leader.
That's personal.
Not
See,
a leader.
I'm gonna start calling your ass out. That ain't got nothing to do with playing on the football field.
It's fact.
It's not a fact. That's an opinion.
It's not opinion.
Also, why a crybaby bitch is an opinion. That's not a fact.
Not an opinion. It's fact.
What's a fact? 2 + 2 = 4.
I've talked to teammates. It's fact. So, it's fact. Be real.
And stop stealing my laugh.
It's real. Never even sniffed a playoff berth, win, not a win. Daniels won with arguably 20 times worse O-line, 20 times worse wide receivers, 20 times worse skills talent around him. He still beat a team on the road in the playoffs. Kyler Murray could only dream of doing that.
Saquon did that.
Kyler Murray hasn't played it down this year. At least Daniel Jones came back and played, and then he got hurt and came back again and played. At least he got some nuts and guts. Kyler Murray plays video game, has to have contracts revised, has to have shit revised. Like, this motherfucker has to have contracts revised. He's such a bitch. Like, come on. Anyway, moving on amicably.
Look, hold on, y'all. JB likes to say his little last part and then move on because he thinks he won. We can move on, but I threw out facts. The numbers are the numbers, and Daniel Jones ain't sniffed nothing that I threw out. and he knows that. But since he likes Daniel Jones' personality more and his leadership more and
No,
his intangibles,
I don't.
he's
Actually, I
naturally
don't.
putting that
Actually,
ahead
I
of
don't.
Kyler Murray.
Actually, I don't like Daniel Jones' personality. I think he's a square. I think he's like no swag. I think he actually hurts that part of the team with his demeanor, actually, contrary to your belief. But again, racist comment that you're throwing out there, you're assuming. I think Daniel Jones is a square box, sponge box, square pants, or whatever they call that shit. That's who he is. Kyler Murray, though, is just a bitch made cat. BMK, period. Like, that's what it is. So, I mean, that's just what it is. If you took Dak Prescott to the Arizona Cardinals, hold on. Let's play this game. If you take Dak Prescott to the Arizona Cardinals, he's fucking worse. If you take Dak Prescott to the Giants, he's fucking worse. If you take fucking Dak Prescott to, let's say, the Bears, fucking worse. If you take Dak Prescott and put him in Indianapolis, worse. You take Dak Prescott and put him in, let's compare something on it. If you take Dak Prescott and put him in Houston, he's not even fucking close to CJ Stroud. Not even fucking close. And if you take Kyler Murray to any one of those teams, he's fucking garbage too.
Stop. You tell me the New York Jets right now wouldn't love to have Kyler Murray?
What's he going to do different? He can't fucking even understand a hot read. He can't even throw fucking hot. He can't even see over the line of scrimmage.
The Dallas Cowboys would be better right now with Kyler Murray as their quarterback.
Oh.
They would have beat the Eagles on Sunday with Kyler Murray as their quarterback. I stand on that. Even though Dak balled out, Kyler Murray would have did what it takes to finish the game. Heisman Trophy winner. Great at all levels. Got drafted by the MLB. Could have played baseball. Don't even need this shit.
I know.
Don't even need this shit.
I know. Hey, you know who else would have won last year against the Niners in the playoffs? Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush, Gorian. Cooper Rush would have won the fucking game, Gorian. Cooper Rush would have beat the Niners. Guess what? Dak threw a fucking pick six at the end of the game to lose that game, or they would have won. Dallas Cowboys actually dominated the Niners last year in the playoffs if you don't fucking watch the game. Cooper Rush wouldn't have thrown that fucking pick six, by the way. And that is how sorry Dak Prescott is.
I'm going to be real with y'all, though. On the real, Kyler Murray gets a bad rap by all of us. The media, big media.
No, why? Why does he get a bad rap?
I'm not saying he's great. I'm not saying that. But
why does he get a bad rap?
He's been in the league for 4 years. He's played, 4 seasons. But not.
Why does he get a bad rap, though?
Because for how young he is, he's on a hell of a start from a playing standpoint. He needs to win games. Of course, that's the bigger goal. I get that.
No, he doesn't. He needs to be a leader of the quarterback.
He needs to win games, but I'm saying, I just read off his stats, bro. We talk like this motherfucker's out here looking like, respectfully, Justin Fields. We're acting like he's out here looking like Zach Wilson. No, this guy threw for 3,900 yards and 26 touchdowns. I'm not saying that's MVP at the best, but I'm saying, he's at least a middle of the pack NFL quarterback. He's solid. He's mobile. He got some things he needs to work on for sure. Intangibles, leadership, timing. But the guy is pretty damn good. He's better than a lot of quarterbacks. We act like he's just a bottom tier quarterback, and that's not true.
Why players don't like playing with him? Why his teammates don't like playing with him? Why his teammates that lead there talk about him?
It's players that didn't like.
If he's such a good dude, if he's such a good leader and a dude that everyone wants to play for and ride or die for, why is this out there?
It's players that didn't like Aaron Rodgers. Players that didn't like Brady.
That's not the question. That's not the question.
That didn't like Coach Belichick as a head coach.
Aaron Rodgers has a Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers is an absolute freak spinning the ball.
I know. I'm not comparing the skill set, JP. I'm saying you've been a coach and a player for a long time. Everybody don't love everybody. Everybody didn't love you, JB, when you was a quarterback. Believe it or not, you might not know that.
You're just proving the point that we accept handing out participation trophies. That's what the point is of this whole thing. You're basically telling me that. That's what you're telling me.
I'm saying Kyler. So the type of criticism that Kyler Murray gets, Daniel Jones should get that. You know what I'm saying? But
Why? He's actually studying. He's trying to get better.
Give Daniel Jones a
team.
pass, and he ain't got no help. His O-line suck. His receivers suck. But Kyler don't get no passes. Like, we act like Arizona's got a fucking flawless lineup. He ain't got no help over there either. What are you talking about? The Cardinals suck, and they've been shitty. But we don't say that. We put it all on Kyler. But when Daniel Jones is shitty, we blame everybody else around him, and we want to coddle Daniel Jones. My thing is, let's keep the same energy with everybody. Point blank, period.
So let me ask you this.
I'm cooking today.
You got two quarterbacks. You got two quarterbacks. And you bring in two quarterbacks, and you bring in one guy that tries his ass off, works his ass off, is a leader, is good. Everybody likes him. He's trying to do his thing. He has no roster around him to help him whatsoever. And then the other guy, super uber talented, freak of nature, but he plays video games. He's a shitbird. He's not a leader. And you're still giving that guy the pass. That shit crazy to me. Like, that's fucking mediocrity's new excellence. God,
I'm not giving nobody a pass. I'm saying that the guy has played better than the criticism that he receives. He plays better than the criticism that he receives because we let our emotions and opinions based upon his leadership that we've heard rumors from a handful of teammates, or the contract stipulation, or how he moves, or the fact that he plays the game too much. We let all these other factors deter the actual facts of the matter. And the facts of the matter is, he's better than about half the quarterbacks in the NFL. That is what it is.
Have you ever heard Daniel Jones throw anyone under the bus other than himself when he does bad?
I don't even know. I ain't never heard him talk. I don't know what Daniel Jones sounds like.
I've heard Kyler Murray though.
What did he say?
Throwing people under the bus. Why do you think J.J. Watt don't fuck with him? Fitzgerald. Why you don't think fucking Buda Baker? Why these cats all came out and talking shit about the motherfucker? How about Patrick Peterson? How about all these dudes that play with him? Why are they talking shit? I haven't seen nobody leave and say, man, Daniel Jones, you could say he's not good, but you ain't going to say he's a shitbird, not a leader, and fucking a cancer. These things have been said about this dude that you're defending. It's crazy.
Everybody you just name respectfully are older cats, so maybe it's a generational gap. I'm just being honest with you. It could be a generational gap. You ain't named nobody young that came out and said everybody you named was older cats. Fitzgerald, who I love, one of my favorite players
maybe guys that won.
He retired. J.J. Watt, he retired. P2, respect. I love P2. He about to retire. Everybody you named is old cats. It's just a generational gap.
I think they're Hall of Famers too. So I guess they don't get their shit.
They do, but I'm saying it's just a generational gap. Just
you'll take the word over these fucking shitbirds over there.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm not going to take the opinions of a few over the opinion of many. I'm not going to take JB. Would you believe this? If I told you this, there's people who don't like you, JB. There's people who have came to me like, damn, how you doing the show with? You doing the show with that? He crazy as hell. I give my own opinion. I don't let nobody tell me my opinion on somebody else.
Okay, so guess what?
I know who you are.
Okay, so what is your opinion of Kyler Murray's last 18 starts?
He has been injured.
No.
We have not seen the best. We have not seen the best of Kyler Murray over his last.
The goalpost. I just said, what is your opinion of his last?
His last season was his worst season. So he's moving around the direction. That's my opinion.
Starts. I'm asking you. His last 18 starts, meaning he did play. He's not injured. He's 5-13, homie. What is your opinion of that motherfucker now?
That's not that hot. But it's bigger than the quarterback. It's bigger than the quarterback, JB.
5-13. Why the other guy you're talking shit about won a playoff game?
JB, who's his head coach? Might I ask?
Who?
Who was Kyler Murray's head coach?
Last year?
Yeah.
Cliff Kingsbury.
What type of resume does he have? In NFL or college?
So now we're talking about college?
No. When it comes to winning games, what resume does he have when it comes to winning games? Cliff Kingsbury.
Now we're moving the goalpost again.
I'm just asking you a question.
It's his fault. I haven't brought up Brian Dable.
But you should. You want to know why? Because the Giants. What was the Giants' record before Dayball?
Well, what is it now?
They were 6-10.
What is it now?
Before Dayball. Dayball came here year one and he changed the scope around.
Wait, what's the Giants' record now, though?
Now they're back to being shitty again.
Okay, so what's the difference?
My point being is you got a guy in Cliff Kingsbury.
Cooking him, Smitty.
Cliff Kingsbury has never been a winner. Even in college. He was really good with quarterbacks, supposedly, allegedly, but he never was a winner. Texas Tech, there was never a point where I'm like, damn, this guy's won fucking team 10 11 and 1. He got an opportunity because the whole coaching system is like that. You expect him to come to the NFL and just win?
Smitty, you brought up all those great stats about Kyler Murray, but you didn't bring up
he's balling despite his situation. You mean tell me you put Kyler Murray with Chiefs Kingdom and Andy Reid, he's not fucking balling out and put him in the AFC Championship game?
No, he's not. And guess what? You brought up all those great stats. Shout out to StatDat and everyone you got on Google. But you didn't bring up that he's 5-13 in his last 18 starts. Crazy stat. That's a crazy stat. Guess what? That's a crazy quarterback stat that we actually pretty much use number one. The number one stat we look at is Tom Brady's rings, is the lack of rings for Aaron Rodgers, that he's a choke artist in big games, can't beat the 49ers in an NFC title game, should have more Super Bowls. Maybe he's overhyped. Matthew Stafford and him are the same. Maybe Matthew Stafford, if he left Detroit earlier, would have more Super Bowls. But no one wants to bring up because perception is reality. And all you want to talk about is stats. Because a lot of you guys out there are fantasy drafters. That's all you do. You look for stats. But Kyler Murray is a fucking scrub at the end of the day. He's a scrub. He's not a winner. He can't win in any games. He's basically Brock Purdy with talent. And he can't win unless the situation is pristine. Perfect.
What was Matt Stafford? You brought up Matt Stafford. What was Matt Stafford before he came to the Rams? Was he a loser? Was he a scrub? Was he shitty? Because he didn't win shit either. I'm just curious.
No. Guess what he did? He played through all injuries, played through hurt, and he's one of the all-time leading passers in the league history.
Did they win?
And he did that in Detroit.
Did they win?
No, that's what my point was.
So why we talking about? Don't worry about other shit.
I just brought up that point. What do you mean?
Yeah, but it actually works against you though. Why would you bring that point up and give me ammo now?
No, it doesn't. I said if you would have left early. I said if you'd have left earlier, Matthew Stafford would probably have more rings.
Okay, so hold on. So time out. So that goes to show you that we think Matthew Stafford is an all-time great talent. And the reason why they didn't win or he didn't win is because the situation, the organization, the team around him. Why are we putting all the flack on the quarterback and not paying attention to the situation that he's in?
Hey, by the way, did you ever hear Matthew Stafford bitch and moan and cry?
No, he didn't. But we as football guys, coaches, and players, we understand the game more than that. Don't be like the fanboy JB and just it's the quarterback. No, it's more than it's the quarterback. You were a quarterback. Yeah, you took the blame in the presser because you were a great leader. But you knew deep down inside that fucking defensive end shouldn't have jumped outside. That fucking safety. What defense got? Like we know in the locker room, we know the real. We know what's really going on. What's going on, brother? Hey, I'm cooking them right now. I'm sorry. You got to hear this, bro.
He's getting beat bad right now, so he don't want to.
I'm over there frying him on the pan like a piece of fried bologna.
Everybody in the chat, make sure you let him know that who won.